Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, back with another Elite Dangerous video, and today we're taking a look at the new Alliance Chieftain, and yes, I will land it with flight assist off and rotation correction at the end of the video. This ship is being introduced as part of the first Beyond updates, Chapter 1. As the name might give it away, this is an Alliance ship and has some rather unique features to talk about. The Chieftain is built by Lakon Spaceways, and this makes for their first true combat specialised ship. The Chieftain comes in at a price tag of 18,897,696 credits in the beta. Of course, all of this could be subject to change when the update goes live, but we'll have to wait and see. Depending on the loadout you're looking at, it's going to cost you approximately 80 to 90 million credits to outfit this ship, which does put it at a great price point and really fills the gap in the rank-free combat ships before you get to the Python. The whole shape of the Chieftain is what makes it unique to me. The 4 engine pods really do stand out as the most easy to identify thing on the Chieftain. You look at it and you go, yep, that's the Chieftain. It's difficult not to talk about the landing gear at the same time as speaking about those engine pods. When you deploy landing gear on the Chieftain, the rear pods rotate and deploy landing gear. It almost looks a little bit like a frog crouching ready to jump, but hey, it's a cool effect anyway. Let's talk weapons. The Chieftain is equipped with 2 large, 1 medium and 3 small hardpoints. All the hardpoints are central, and the 2 large hardpoints are on the Chieftain's back, and the medium is on the underside, and the 3 small hardpoints are also located on the back of the ship. For those with the skill, this thing was built to have fixed weapons. The weapon convergence is good, and the way the Chieftain turns, time on target, should be great. The internals are solid. Core internals gives you a size 6 power plant, size 6 thrusters, size 5 frameshift drive, size 5 life support, size 6 distributor, size 4 sensors, and gives you a 16-ton fuel tank as standard. The optional internals gives you quite a lot of space for components, with 2 size 5 modules, 1 size 4, 2 size 2. It's also equipped with a respectable 3 size 4 military compartments. This should give you plenty of options with outfitting. To me, the Chieftain fits in a similar spot as the Imperial Clipper or the Federal Assault Ship. One of the big questions about the Chieftain was whether or not it would fit in the same spot for PvPers as the Third Lance. Based on what I've seen so far, I'm going to have to call no on this. There is a couple of reasons for this, one of them being the huge hardpoint on the Third Lance. Due to time on target typically being quite low in PvP unless you do have that good skill, chances are you're going to be needing the burst damage that a huge hardpoint can provide. Of course, mileage may vary and it all depends on skill and loadouts, but with the new engineering system, engineering rolls and god rolls will be a thing of the past, so a lot more of it's going to be coming down to skill, which I think is pretty welcome. But that is a topic for another video. And it comes to that time where I suppose I'm going to need to land this ship with flight assist off. Unlike all the other videos I've done with the flight assist off docking, this one's going to be a little bit different. Because I'm not at Jameson, I'm actually sitting here at Vonneberg Cooperative, so we get a bit of a different look when we come into land. First of all, we can see we're in the Chieftain, and shields are off. What we're going to be doing next is making sure that we have got everything turned off that needs to be turned off. So we want rotation correction off, and also at the same time you can see my shields are off, and flight assist off is now there as well. We're going to request docking, and we are going to take ourselves in. Something about the Chieftain is that you do need to remember it does drift, and the drift is not fantastic, and it's also very, very touchy, as you can see here on the pitch, and also on the yaw as well, but more so on the pitch. Very, very touchy. You're going way too fast already. I need to really get rid of some of my speed. Oh no, this is bad. Oh no. So, 64%, 60%, okay. It is, I say, very, very twitchy. And yes, I am using a HOTAS. This is an X52 Pro that I'm using. Oh, I'm never going to make it through this slot. Oh no. Okay. We're through. This is panning out to be one of my worst landings yet. I need to get my speed off big time. It does drift. That is the thing about the Chieftain, I will say, is that whilst it turns very, very well, it does drift a lot. So that's something you really need to keep in mind. And now we need to hope that I can slowly back in. We're at 12% on the hull. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, right. There it is, there's the pad. Gotta speed up a touch. So we're actually going forwards, but not too much. You can see the acceleration on the ship is really good.
400 meters from touchdown.
But we don't want any mistakes to happen at this point. Not that I make mistakes. Oh no, landing gear. 4%. Oh no. Oh no. Right. This is fine. Everything is fine. Okay. This is alright. We should be able to drift it down. 2%. 0%. Cool. And we're blown. Oh no! Chieftain, flight assist off landing, take 2. Let's get the shields turned off. They're off. Gonna make sure we've got rotation correction is also off, and we're going to request docking, and then we're going to turn off flight assist. So let's get ourselves in there. We're on pad 22, and end of the day, this has to go better than the first time round, doesn't it? But I should have said that. That was a mistake. So, first time I was going way too fast. So we're going to drop our speed down. A little bit less of the old no guts, no glory approach. And also I'm going to be a lot more delicate with my controls as well. It does have pretty sluggish vertical and horizontal thrusters, so we need to take that into consideration. No, see? No. This is more like it. So we're through the slot, only 1% lost. And we're on pad 22. Let's get landing gear deployed, and we will start our descent. Now I'm going to bleed off some speed again. I'm concentrating a little bit more, bringing my A game. Just want to talk about the cockpit for a minute as well, actually. The canopy is really nice. There's none of this off-center malarkey that you find with other ship makers. Lakon have definitely nailed the being in the center of the cockpit, and also in with that as well. I do really like the fact you've got a decent view, and they've changed the Lakon cockpit a little bit as well, so it's not so classic, like with that wide open look that you get, where you think, no way, landed, there we go, a lot better than the first time round. So the Chieftain's a very, very twitchy ship, as you can tell. You do have to be careful, and you do have to treat it with respect. Now that's over with for another ship, my final thoughts on the Chieftain. I really like this ship, and I do think it is going to be a great upgrade for Vulture owners, and it will help narrow that upgrade gap as you work towards a Python, Fer-de-Lance, or some of the other larger ships. I've not had a chance to fully engineer the ship yet, but it can only improve its performance. Of course, beta being beta, lots of things could change, so all numbers in this video are pretty much subject to change. So commanders, your opinions, I'm going to be wanting them in the comments section, and as usual guys, I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, and if you haven't already, please do turn on notifications, that way you get an alert whenever I put a new video out. At the same time, please do have a look at the links in the description. If you're looking to support the channel in some way, there might be something that interests you there. So commanders, once again, thank you for watching. Commander Plater, out.